Hello guys, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. This is the Rug Detective Show, coming to you with another show, giving you more details about what's happening in the DeFi space. Today is going to be a project review of SuperFarm.io. SuperFarm.io, they're basically about to commence their listing. So I think listing is going to be, I don't know, a few days or so, but they're now doing a white list. So what's this? Just gonna take a look. Yeah. So they're doing like a community round at the moment. So this is a breakdown of the community round in the KYC, and this is done by a guy called Elio Trades. He's pretty well known in the influencer space, and he has a YouTube channel. So if you can be able to see if you scroll down. So this is the chap, Elio Trades. He's been doing well. He does a lot of picks in terms of ratings of projects and picks and so on and so forth. He has quite a large following. So he's been working on this project for a few years, if I'm aware. And we are going to do a review. Unfortunately, on the website, his website is only basically just this, literally, and then links to Medium. So went on to Medium, gives a breakdown of where it is today. So what I'll essentially do is I'll go through this breakdown. I've got someone checking out this scam wallet. So we'll give a breakdown of this specific project. So let's go to it. So SuperFarm is a cross-chain DeFi protocol that allows users to deploy crypto NFT farms with no code required. Okay, so it's like a no code, low code type scenario. I think this is an interesting space because, and by the way, I'm not being paid for this whatsoever by Elio Trades or by anyone. This is just my own personal views and whether I'm going to be interested in getting involved or not. So it's a non-bias situation here. So it's a cross-chain DeFi protocol to bring utility to any token by turning it into NFT farm with no code required. Okay, so I think a lot of the key concerns is always when you're building a project within this DeFi space is you require some form of development skills, developer or Solidity developer in this specific case. However, that takes out a large percentage of the population that doesn't have the skills or don't have the time. So I think what he's trying to do is make this whole process, like streamline this whole process, make it easier for people to get involved. So it kind of like it increases the adoption and enables more people to get involved in this space. If you take a look at the whole low code development platform market, this is from Globe Newswire. They basically predicted to generate a revenue of 187 billion by 2030. So rising from 10.3 billion in 2019. So phenomenal growth that we'll see in terms of low code development platforms. Whether this includes the DeFi, I'm not too sure, but this is just a generalized function. So if you take a look at a growing market in terms of the whole crypto space, you can see where this can actually get. So he's trying to essentially be a pioneer in this space of DeFi. So if you want to read this, you just basically go to their site. But I will basically add this reading material for anyone to have some time. What I'll do is, to make it easier, I'll be adding my notes to the spreadsheet, to the Google Sheet after this. But just going to skim through this information now. So provides a simple set of building blocks that can empower any project to add utility to their tokens and connect to mainstream products. Revolutionizes DeFi and NFT infrastructure by providing a home and farming mixed in crypto to crypto farming on a platform that is easy to use. Okay, so they're trying to enable this crypto to crypto farming on a platform that's easy to use. So build like a marketplace as well, and they're giving comparables to like competitors in the space already and what they have or what they don't have. So such as Rari, OpenSea, and Meme, or Meme, as they say, Meme. Don't buy me, Meme. And then you've got just whole ERC20. So the ultimate aim is that he's building out a whole new space, a niche within the whole crypto space. And then what you'll then start seeing, new projects being added on top of this. It'd be interesting to see if he's actually going to build a total ecosystem as well. But he's really kind of looking to corner the gaming market, which is absolutely huge. We've seen what's happening now with GameStop at the moment. Like, this has got an absolutely phenomenal rise due to the interest and the demand from gamers. So it gives a breakdown of 2.6 billion gamers worldwide and so on and so forth. So you can look at those stats. Average age is 32. So this is not something where it's actually reached, in terms of this space, it's reached a plateau. There's phenomenal growth in this area from low code, and then you add gamers in the space and how much they're actually paying in terms of digital assets. So from this e-commerce side, so you can see where it's going to, and then he's going to innovator's dilemma. So currently the video game industry is dominated by a model where users simply rent the license to use and game assets. Existing AAA game studios are not motivated to implement blockchain or crypto due to the genuine threats that true item ownership presents to their revenue. That's clear, yeah. So what they're trying to say, if gamers can trade amongst themselves, the second-hand market can undercut sales. Thus, major studios are not rushing to experiment with blockchain and gaming. It's clear. I don't think it's quite a phenomenal idea. Great business model. He's integrating things where there's an existing demand in terms of NFTs, connecting it to where the space, the gaming space, looking at low code. So he's really thought through this whole process. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. So in terms of model, I would say this is 10 out of 10 in terms of a model. It's good to then take a look at what's the compensation aspect, governance, fees and purchases, staking, rewards. Okay, so looking at staking, NFT farming. Sometimes you get with these stakings, one needs to be aware if the staking rewards are extremely high in terms of the APYs, then this is not sustainable, number one, and it probably will have an impact on the price of SuperFarm. So it'll be interesting to see what balance he'll have in place to ensure that does not occur. Exclusive NFT drops. I would definitely recommend like some form of a conversation whereby he actually creates a separate token for staking. So rather than people actually staking and taking the rewards and basically converting from superfarm.io into ETH, for example, or USD, whatever it may be, I would definitely recommend him actually creating a separate staking token. So when people are locking up their superfarm.io, that will decrease the sell pressure, and they can lock it up for certain periods. So there can be like some form of redemption, but then they'll get the rewards, and the rewards will be in the form of another token that he can actually mint, and then that token will then obviously be rewarded. So you have a huge sell pressure that, but not with SuperFarm. So I hope that makes sense. If Elio Trades is listening, or Elio. Token economics. So freezes, unlock schedule. So where are we? So unlocks. So vesting period. So you've got a breakdown of the period and the percentages. So staking has no unlock. NFT drops 33%. Founders unlock 0. Okay. So I'm just going through the vesting. So seed vested for 2 years, and immediately once it listed, it unlocks 15%. Okay, so the query would be here. He's done pretty well in terms of the vesting period. He's really locked the stakeholders for obviously whether it's the seed, private sales for a certain period. The concern would be here for the private 1, 2, and 3. That's 20, 25%. That's released once it's listed and investing over there. So there might be a little bit of sell pressure, but it's a smart idea. Founders and advisors, there's 0 lock once it's listed, which is good. So he has an advisor that are incentivized for the growth, the long-term growth, and there's a cliff over a 12-month period. investing for 2 years. So that's very good. So he's thought through that. What slight concern would be for this period or for private sales and seed. It'd be good to look at how much was raised. So I'll go through that data. And then he looks at the drops. So NFT drops. Okay, that's cool. We'll go through that. One unique thing why this could really blow is that he has a large community of 200,000 members. Well, I guess this is from YouTube to Twitter to Telegram and so on and so forth. So, and then in addition to that, him bringing on board other individuals like Ivan on Tech, and who I think he's close with, and other people in the influencer space, that could really scale. So in terms of discovery or people to be aware of this project is huge. That means immediately people will be buying once this is listed. So so far looking at this information, I then need to go through the code. I then need to see exactly how much is raised. But when you have someone who's well known, it's just normal that there's going to be this whole trend and flow to the upside. So anyway, I'm going to go through this in depth. I'll be adding the information here into the superfarm.io. If you have any questions, let me know. I am working on some interesting things. If you want an advanced aspect of this checklist, just reach out to me here, and then I'll give you the right information. But we are coming out with some interesting things we're working on that's really going to change the whole space. So just stick with us and keep growing. If you have any questions or comments or certain projects you want us to audit, let us know. We will also be looking at doing some live streams. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and also time-wise. And I will speak to you soon. Take care, guys.